Hey, how you doing? Here I am again, this time with one very good looking, let's say sexy stereo cassette deck KX-5530 by Kenwood. And as you can see, we have a large power button, timer for recording playback, phones without knob. It says auto reverse, computerized CD recording system / auto bias fine tuning. Well, if you have a CD from Kenwood, then you can connect it and have that computerized CD recording system. Otherwise, you can use it as a regular auto reverse cassette deck. And if you are not looking for a 3-head cassette deck, this would be a really good solution for you, because if you lose 3-head, you get auto reverse most of the time for the same price. So let's see what is this all about. We have a counter reset button, A, B. I'll explain that. Direction, of course, you choose. You want to play only one side, the other side, one and the other, or you want to play it in a loop. Index scan, Dolby NR, MPEG filters, CCRS, I guess that's something related to the recording for CDs, auto bias, that's for the calibration of your tape, and bias preset. So also we have a eject button that's motorized, so but you have to push it to close it, but it's motorized. It's nice touch, kind of nice. Stop, regular transfer control, rewind, one direction, other direction, fast forward, pause, recording arm, auto fader, recording balance knob, and of course one sexy big knob for recording level. As you can see, we have a red LED there. It's kind of very sexy and it's working, you'll see, very interesting way. So what I have here is like my good old testing tape, MC Scat Cat, and you also can hear a New York City noise from the streets, sirens, stuff like that. Let's try to play it, and let's hope this siren will go away. Yeah. Big, nice, juicy display with a real-time counter. But if some of you can explain me what is multi-way counter means, because if I press in other direction, the counter will go in opposite way, which is usual in most of the decks. So I don't know what is multi-way counter really means. But I know if you want to find the next track, you just press fast forward and it will show I'm looking for the next track. If you want to find the next second track, you can press another fast forward, or if you want to look for the third track, you press another fast forward. So now it's looking for the third track from the track you played. It skipped one. Now we're gonna wait for skip another one or two, so it will demonstrate that option. I hope this number will just drop down to 1, okay, and then the next one would be the deck will start playing the tape. I guess it's gonna be the 4th track on this original MC Scat Cat tape, or maybe not, I don't know, maybe it's only 3 tracks. No, it is 4th track. Okay, let's see. Nice. So if I want to play another side, I just press here. Yeah. This side here. The same thing would happen if I pressed index scan. If I was at the beginning of the tape, the deck would try to play each track like a 10-15 seconds or something. So now I pressed index scan, so I will demonstrate that. Okay, it found it. It's gonna play probably 10 or 15 seconds. And then it's gonna advance to the next track, if it is another track. Alright, so that would be demonstration of that thing. Let's say you wanna play just 10 seconds, 50 seconds of one track, like this one. I'm gonna press A, this button, AB. I'm gonna press that button. I'm gonna wait like for 20 seconds. I like this phrase or something, and I wanna repeat this phrase like in a loop. So I'm gonna press B again, and the deck will play all that in a loop. I'm gonna be hit by copyright, of course, with this tape, but who cares? Now it should, after a while, rewind and start playing this part again, if this function is working as it should. I hope it will. Yeah. And it's gonna do it like 20 times, 16 times, I don't know. One thing I have to mention, like I have like a little bit noisy rewind. You hear that? And the fast forward is cool. So everything is working fine. Just rewind is a little bit noisy. I don't know if it's the tape. I mean, it's old tape, but I have to mention that. So that would be it. Of course, we have option to choose noise reduction, Dolby B, Dolby C. We have sharp, bright, very bright and sharp display. MPEX filter if we are recording from our, let's say, radio, stereo tuner. CCRS, I think it's related to, I didn't touch it, but what's probably most interesting to most of you would be recording. So I have one old XL2 dance funk something tape that we can use for test recording. I'm just gonna rewind it a little bit with a noisy rewind. So this tape is also noisy, so I guess the deck is noisy on rewind. But anyway, and we're gonna choose Dolby BC. You can see the deck auto tape selection is Chrome CR02. Bias preset is already there because I already calibrated this track. But if I press bias preset again, it will clear. Yeah. So now we're gonna do auto bias again. It's simple. You just put the tape inside, press auto bias. You see the deck will turn into recording mode. It will record some kind of signal on the tape, and that signal will be enough for deck to read it again and then adjust the circuit inside, so you have most optimized recording level settings and bias and everything for that tape that you know, like put in auto calibration mode. Now it's rewinded and playing, and auto bias is flashing. And when it's done, I'm glad that it's a process that it lasts a little bit longer. Some decks are really fast with this one, but this one was also a little bit longer, which is good. It's testing the you know, like everything is fine. So we got it tested and we have auto bias. If I want to store it, if I use only Maxell XL2 tapes, I can store it in a memory with bias preset. So I just press bias preset and that's it. Bias preset is flashing and that's it. We have a bias preset for our XL2. So now all we need to do is record something on it. Press recording level. I'm gonna push the level because it's Dolby C a little bit higher. I got my radio playing. For all you who want to hear my radio, you can hear it on www.deeplink.stream. It's Deeplink Radio NYC if you Google it. So let's hear our recording. We're gonna press counter reset now and we're gonna record something here. I think the level is quite nice. You can also use a balance if you wanna adjust the balance. Because we already did auto calibration, everything is set up. I'm gonna let it go a little bit and hear how it goes. I think some bass will come very soon. Yeah. It's that part of the track when everything slows down. But now it's coming up. And then we're gonna check it, we're gonna rewind it and see how it goes. I don't know if the level is high enough or too high, but let's keep it at 3 decibels. So yeah, I'm recording some electronic music. I'm gonna rewind it and play it like, okay. I don't feel the difference when I do this, to tell you the truth. I mean, the tape is old, it's not new, but I don't feel the difference. I mean, maybe the level is a little bit higher, but I think everything is fine. And this cassette deck is like 73 decibel with Dolby C, 766 with Dolby B. If the Dolby is turned off, then it's 58 decibels. Normal tape 20 to 16 hertz, Chrome 20 hertz to 70 kilohertz, and metal 20 to 18 kilohertz. Wow and flutter is 0.06. So that would be something that I found on the internet. It's like 10 pounds, 4.6 kilograms. And now for the end, all this sexiness, why this deck is really something. I mean, it's kind of very cool. Let's see that. So there is a auto fader, right? And if you press that, you will see the sound will go down, of course, but also the knob is motorized. Check that out. It's motorized knob. Look at this, and it's flashing red. Motorized knob, man. This is very unique. Very unique. So it's like a 5 seconds fade in and fade out, which for me as a DJ, it's very, very crucial thing. Why? When I was recording tapes in those days, at the end of the tape, you know, you would have to do it manually to just a little bit, you know, like tune it down. But here you can do it with one touch, and also you can watch it, and it's sexy. It is sexy. So that's kind of one unique feature on this deck. And yeah, I mean, it looks good. You have to say it looks good. And I don't know, if you have a Kenwood components, probably you can, because I didn't mention I have another one, and I just turn it around so you can see the background, and to prove that is the same model, it's the Kenwood KX-5530. Yeah, so it's the same model. So if you have a Kenwood components like a receiver, then you can hook it up with your receiver with a cable. Let me check. Yeah, I'll show you the cable. It's simple cable, and I'll include this cable with this unit. So you just hook it up there, and then put this one in your receiver, and then you can control this deck with your receiver, which is kind of neat thing. And of course, most important, great unit, well built, made in Japan. I think that would be all for this time, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you can smash that like button and subscribe. Take care.